I want to take a few moments to share with you some of the successes that the I Am Melanin Magic hair brand is having. Jimmy here, along with his father, had been dealing with hair loss presenting as bald patches and thinning throughout his hair for over 10 years. He decided, by way of his girlfriend, to give I Am Melanin Magic a try. With consistent use of the I Am Melanin Magic Magical Hair Growth Serum, using it 5 days a week for 8 weeks, these are the results that he was able to get. I am Melanin Magic, and so are you.
Welcome to Tunisia's Locs, beauty tips, and potpourri. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Shout out and sending love. Lots of loves, hugs, high vibrations, good spiritual juju to all of those of you who support our channel. Over here, for those of you who support the I Am Melanin Magic brand, your orders are continuing to go out. I appreciate all of your support, all of your love, all of your testimonials. I love the way you guys show up in the comments. It makes my day. Although I am not able to respond to all of the comments, I see them, I scroll through them, and I often try to acknowledge them. So I really want to say thank you. I hope that y'all are feeling peaceful, productive, prosperous, living passionately, feeling in your power, okay, progressing, and most definitely manifesting from a positive point of attraction. Now, I'm doing this video today because I showed you all a video the other day where I was making these pipe cleaners. I got them from craftstore.com. Check out that video if you need to. I do have 1 or 2 of these older pipe cleaners, but inevitably they do become tangled. But this is a very firm pipe cleaner, which is why I like it. But oftentimes the hair does become tangled no matter the multitude of ways I try it. Now this is another one. Now I am not expecting the takedown of these curls to be very tight. As you look at these, you can already see they're nowhere near as tight as my usual pipe cleaners when I use these, and when I have about 40 to 50 pipe cleaners in my head. I have nowhere near that number. I have even as high as 20 locks in some of these pipe cleaners, in some of these pipe cleaners. So I know that my curls are not going to be as tight. And as I'm looking at them now, the outcome looks like it's going to be more of what I get when I am doing a takedown from sponge rollers. Okay, I get bouncy, big, juicy, feminine curls. I don't get the tight, rigid, structured curls that I often get when I'm doing the pipe cleaners. So I do plan to go back in a few days and to put some setting lotion, some Lotta Body, a little bit of water. I use only a tiny bit of water. This is best done when the hair is damp, fully damp. So I also plan to wash my hair in a day or two. Well, actually, I'm having a Knotted Locks Zoom interview with a few sisters on Sunday. So unless I did this tonight, I wouldn't get to sit for 2 days with these in my hair. I want to be able to leave the pipe cleaners in for at least 2 days. This next time, I want to make sure that the curls are really tight. The longer you leave them in, and when you do them nicely, you can actually go out in public with them. The way I did these, I can't go anywhere. I can go up and down the steps and to check the mail and do some other mundane tasks, but that is about it. So you want to fold them in a way where if you want to go out and still keep them in, you can actually do that. Now, the interesting thing about what I've done here is I was struggling with these. They were simply not long enough. And so I made longer ones, but I found that when I start the curl from the bottom and I roll up to the top, I have a lot left. So in reality, if I had used these a tad bit differently and maybe folded the end like this and worked up, I might have been able to get by with some of them. So we're going to try that as well next time. Trying to see what's going on. You see how much longer this is? This is way up here. So yeah, these are definitely longer. And because of the fact that, you see this one got wet from the shower, because of the fact that some of them are too long, I'm not able to engage the pressure to get the tightness. So what I'm going to do is I have probably 30 of these left. So the next 10 that I make, I'm going to focus on keeping them at about this length, since I'm going to be rolling them from the bottom, and then we'll see. And then of course, if I want a tighter curl, I can still roll up the length of the pipe cleaner to space out the ringlets, but I can limit the number of hairs that I would put in here. And that's what I plan to do. Like this is a lot of hair. And so naturally I'm not going to get as tight. And then also, usually I just do about the second half of the length. I never go all the way up here, because when I go up here, I know I'm going to get more bounce and less hang, less length. You see, that one is a small one. Honestly, just wanted to get some amount of bend. I didn't feel like I was going to get the tightness. In fact, the last couple of times I haven't gotten the tightness that I'm used to. When I do these pipe cleaners, I'm getting more bouncy curls like this. I'm going to see what I can do to remedy that. I already know I'm going to have to use a little bit of setting lotion. I'm going to have to make sure my hair is very damp like it is when you wash it. And probably settle for 7 or 8 per pipe cleaner. But if you consider 7 or 8 per pipe cleaner, I mean, I would be up here all day, because I have 589, 87. Yeah, 89 now, but 87 of length that would need to be pipe cleaned. It's a lot of hair. And see, when you get that little thing that sticks up, just get a pair of tweezers and bend that in. You want to make sure it's fully bent in. If it's smooth enough and you can do it with your hand, fine. If not, you're going to need to be mindful of that. You don't want anything sticking up, causing your hair to break. I want to give a shout out to the beautiful Shirley, who lost her beloved daughter Shakura last July, and is still dealing with that loss and missing her daughter every day. Shirley, we say a prayer to you. My heart goes out to you and for you. I love you dearly. Shirley was one of the first women I spoke to over the phone from this channel when I first started the channel. She was the first person I ever spoke to over the phone. And it was difficult. It's a tremendous loss. I appreciate you sharing that for me if you guys want to show some love. Just hold a space for her for a minute or so and send Miss Shirley Limerick some love. And maybe say a short prayer. Made me think about my own two daughters. There's a lady from my other channel, Butterfly Transformations, who lost her 27-year-old son 3 weeks ago. I can't even fathom what that's got to feel like for both of you. And I know there are likely many more of you out here that are listening that have lost children. You know, we're conditioned in this society to expect to go before our children, even though we know we all come in here dying, literally. And our culture, too, we don't do a really good job of indoctrinating society or passing on certain values when it comes down to death. That's a cultural thing. It's a Western concept. And so that's compounded by the fact that we love our children to death and we want them to be with us always. And we dare not dream of them leaving out of here before us. I know when my mother and I lost my sister, my mother lost her daughter. My sister was a year younger than I, and she was in her 30s. I never forget what that was like. I remember my breath being taken away when I came to the realization that, like, she's really gone. She's not coming back. And I don't know that my mother has, and I don't know that a mother ever recovers. I think it may have gotten easier after maybe 10 years where she can still function, but it was very difficult, and it's a very difficult thing. And I don't think that there's a mother out there who can't imagine what that's got to feel like. But it definitely, again, made me think about my girls. And, you know, we know that we can't change destiny and fate, but sometimes we can feel like, could I have done more? And I would just like to say to any of you who've experienced that loss, that you were a great parent and you did all that could be done. That our souls sign up for certain paths in life before we come here, according to your beliefs. There's a divine power that is in charge of everything, and nothing happens without the permission of God. So sometimes maybe looking at it from that point of view can provide, or just at least help you get through the next 5 minutes. But I know it's got to be difficult. And again, my heart goes out to you. So y'all, these are our bouncy curls, and they really look, not that I don't like them, but they look like sponge roller curls. They do not look like I like my, you see how much longer this is? This is my fault. They don't look like I like my, and this is a mess because this is way too long, pipe cleaner curls to look. So I think what I'm going to end up doing, since I rolled them from the bottom, now again, if I wanted to get the tightness that I normally get, the way I used to do it is I would start at the top and I would roll down like this, and this is where the tightness comes in. You see that? I've got less hair. You see how tight that's going to be? And then I would go all the way down. See, in doing it this way, I get it tighter, but I also get the length because I'm going down it like this. Sometimes I'm leaving space in between, so the ringlets are going to fall a little bit differently. I tend to still want to see my length when I do these curls, so this is where we are. gracious. I mean, they feel like they could last me for a minute. What do y'all think about these curls? All right, this is what we got. I feel more like a hairstyle from the 70s than the way my hair usually looks when I use my pipe cleaners. Okay, so this is what we're working with, y'all. Can you see? Okay, so we're gonna see if when I do that Zoom call this weekend, if I got curls. I got curls, y'all, so here we go. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you benefited from it, and I'll talk to you soon.
You can purchase your copy of Manifesting Your Masterpiece on Amazon.com today. For all of your natural hair and skincare needs, go to the I Am Melanin Magic website and purchase yours today. I am Melanin Magic, and so are you.